The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I'm going to swallow this eventually.
Yeah. The thing is, we're done remarkably earlier than Sphero consuming the steak, I imagine. As we wait for information.
Going through a lot more ale to just wash it down.
We should go on more adventure. Sulan's still not going to be back for some time, which means lots of time for us to do things.
So where we go next?
Let's see, we fight a dragon and beat it. Dark God?
I think that logical next step.
We can't go straight for the Dark God himself.
Come around from the side.
But we do know there are worshippers, human ones, in the city.
You probably have some kind of protectees.
And dark assassin, too.
What did you want to go and see about getting this dragon scale fashioned as some sort of protection first?
Yes, to do that. On way we can look, see if other things happen.
If they can do it, they're going to need time to craft it anyway. Might as well give it to them and then look around, see what we can find. Also, any information on the sword would be helpful, any information on the goddess.
Or a Elendeth man and his amulet. Wonder if Deshad would like to know what we know about him.
What do you think we should just go tell them?
If big man has killed drow woman, general of city would like to know, yes, who holds his leash sometimes.
She doesn't already, but couldn't hurt to
Cannot
talk
just
to her.
go to her, so maybe only if we see her.
I mean, we can just go to the gendarmerie and she's usually there. She might even want to talk to us after that whole business at the arena.
Maybe she have real job for us next.
A lot of our army are out of the city.
Make our way out to the markets.
Markets! Oh, there are lots of colours everywhere. It's musical, playing. Jugglers are juggling. Jonglers are jongling.
Oh, more potions we should buy. Use all of them we did.
That's a good point then. Right,
Roya used hers on him.
That's right. We actually are out now. But we have more gold now, so... Potions. They are 200 apiece.
Buy another 6.
We had 10
Oh yes, that's right. The thing holds 10.
when we first
Yeah.
got them. We had 10.
Yeah, we'll buy another 10 then. Why not?
Still
Got
got
money.
Could need it.
She will. The potions guy will give you a 25% discount.
Ooh.
We all understand. I am given to understand that you have been of some minor assistance to the house lately. Naturally, we provide discounts to those who keep their business to themselves and do not go around spreading rumors.
Of course.
And I think we have an understanding. 25% discount should be really easy to work out with nice big round numbers like this.
Oh yeah, no, it should be. I was just double checking something.
So we pay 2,000.
Yeah, it was 2,000 minus, yeah.
Water by Gramthar's hammer. Water saving.
Sweet. Stocked up on healing. Now to Vol's merchant.
Hello again.
Something interesting we have this time. If I can speak. No, you are merchant, yes, so I'm allowed to speak.
Oui?
Well, yes. Understanding Drow City more.
It is good to improve oneself.
We bring dragon scale.
Young red dragon, I say, placing it on the bench.
I suppose I could buy it off you?
We were wondering if it could be crafted for something he could wear. I don't know if we have enough of it, but
It would require a specialist smith.
Does
And,
House Vol have?
It mean no disrespect, but you are surfaces and an orc.
they would not work for us.
It is not likely I could convince them. And if they did, they would charge much.
How much do you think at a guess?
The dungeon master has not worked that out yet, but it will be a lot, like a fucking shit ton.
Well, it doesn't hurt to inquire, I suppose, but
I can make some inquiries if you would like.
Maybe House Vol is happy with work we do. If not, then we can keep for another time. If it is not possible, would also like to ask then for other armor made of beast. Druid cannot use metal.
Oh, I see.
Strong and light armor then difficult to find.
do you have any chitin or something similar?
This is interesting. There are more specialized non-adamantite vendors, although I shudder to recommend them. What are you using now, by the way?
Just leather armor, but it's a nice leather armor they provided.
You're not going to get better without going out and getting a beast.
Yeah.
Say an Ankeg or a jug of hops.
I suppose Umber Hulk armor probably just makes heavier stuff because they're mostly larger plates.
Yeah, it would be heavier and noisier, but it would be really good protection for non-metallic armor.
It would make
might not
sneaking
be-
harder, I imagine.
It makes sneaking harder.
Yeah.
But it might not be the stupidest idea to have something with a bit more meaty protection on it.
Mm.
Either that or you're going to have to just start memorizing bark skin.
Yeah, once I get second levels, that's going to be a spell I'd probably keep. Well,
And we make inquiries, but would not, how do you say on the surface, sunder a breath?
oh, well, thank you either way. Quite like House Vol so far.
Yes, they've been very good to us.
You do good work.
Everyone seemed reasonable.
That is only because you're on our side. So far.
I've done nothing to dissuade us. You and you have treated us well for outsiders. For us being outsiders, I mean.
We should go.
Yes, thank you for your time.
Of course.
Yeah, sort
I
of
believe the next stop
wandering
was
a little, right?
Gendarmerie to see if we could talk to
Not after Shards. We did
General Jashard.
literally just promise Elindeth that we wouldn't share, we wouldn't go blabbing their spurious rumours in exchange for our cheaper potions. That's what that was.
Okay.
A messenger runs up to you.
Cool.
Yeah. If it pleases you, your presence is requested at the deZynder mountain.
Very well, we shall attend forthwith.
You have good day. Or do you have good amount of time?
I will give them.
That sounds like a threat, like a really insidious. Like
This will help Garrett. I will give them that one deZynder ore we still have left, just as a
the tip.
as a tip. I don't know if they do that down here, but that's courtesy on the surface. So
Messengers are usually paid here.
yeah. Thank you. I
Merci. We make our way.
You travel to the mountain, where you are allowed inside.
Yes. We take the left.
Okay. Eventually, you come across the alchemy lab.
This place always so impressive.
Looks
Hello.
like you have all been busy at long last. Finally doing something to raise your reputation out of the gutter.
yes.
Good. Now we can start offering you work.
Oh,
You will work for deZynder. This is good. 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 Someone has been stealing my concoctions. Very dangerous. Do you know what a mutagen is?
Not really.
It is a kind of alchemical and chimeric concoction used using the blood and sinews of various creatures to impart those attributes to ordinary others.
Oh. I think I understand on a base level.
Like this giant's strength or an eagle's vision or a number hulk's capacity for digging through the ground. Yes?
And like the potion for M.
yes, yes.
Yes. Whatever you're talking about, it is irrelevant to me. Now. This is very bad news. These highly immoral and unethical experiments were, how do I put this? I long ago theorized that since you could take elements from creatures and people and use them to instill into the chimeric compound and impart it to others, why not could you also do this for magic? And I did, at long last. They all said I was mad, but I wasn't. Oh, because I was right. Frankly, figuring out how to do it drove me mad. But I succeeded, and distilled essence of magic has enabled me to make permanently lasting, long-term chimeric compounds, but they have been stolen. You were present for the first one, the second one also, but not the third. And it has been stolen. There is only one more. If it has all been stolen by the same people, then it is possible, just possible, that if they were to consume all of them, they could die. And that is bad, because then my compounds will be gone. Or they could become a new god.
Could this be related to our very large friend?
You have a big friend? Bigger than you?
Is mutagen thing green?
Yes.
Glow much?
Oh, yes. It has the untapped power of gods in it, too. Thanks to New God.
There is a very large, I think, former drow.
He said he was God now.
No. Fourth one not taken. Anyway, fourth one. I thought it was a good idea to scatter all 4 parts all around so that no one could have them all. But they all have to travel from here, and they have all been intercepted from here. You see the problem? Very unwise.
Yeah.
I am an old man. I employ a younger man to do thinking like this for me. But he died. Very sad. Went to funeral. Very good. His remains thrown into pit. Beautiful. traditional. He would have wanted it that way. Actually, he would not want to be dead at all. But we don't always get what we want. He certainly didn't.
There was
What
this...
do I want you to do?
Yes.
Stop fourth part from being taken.
Yes, we think we might know who is responsible. There was this older drow, and I will describe the man who was holding the control of the...
Never heard of him.
Drow who we see drink the mutagen. He is controlled by an amulet.
Oh, that seems highly unlikely.
Or maybe restrained by it.
That seems even more unlikely.
Why is that?
Third part of mutagen. Maybe it's not perfect. I'm an old man, but third part of the compound would allow the imbiber to develop a resistance to controlling things like that. So, control amulet, probably not going to work forever. And if you're using it too much, probably breed a large amount of resentment. Oh, that could end up very bloody for everyone. Did I mention that computing these compounds is likely to drive a person insane?
He seemed insane.
We need to get that third compound as quickly as
Fourth.
possible.
No, fourth. Get the fourth one.
Third taken already.
Oh dear. We absolutely need to get the fourth one.
Well, I have it. But it has to be hidden. It can't stay here.
Where you want to hide it?
Problem is it has to move from here, in which case it'll be intercepted. So unless we set up a trap... could we move something that appears to be the fourth compound but is not as a trap?
This is wise thinking. Already my decision to hire you has paid off.
Do you have something that you could concoct or resembles the fourth?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, indeed. But it will... I already am working on something that might do the job, but it needs another day or two to cook. This might work out well, yes!
Has your, have the thieves always waited for it to leave here before taking?
Yes.
Then they'll probably follow the same pattern.
Is it possible to make the thing we use in place also be bad for one who drinks it?
Good thinking.
Oh, I would not want to do that. It would ruin the name of this house, which is already pretty rocky.
Well, what if it just could you make it so it undid the effects of the previous parts?
Probably not.
Not much time to make. Sound difficult.
Having it resemble the fourth part's probably more important. We want it to really lure them in.
That way, because if we used real one and he got it, fight would be much harder.
And then meanwhile we have to also work out a way to hide the real one, preferably at the same time while they're distracted with the fake one.
This is getting very complicated. I leave it in your hands. Come back in a day or two.
This could be dangerous, but what if...
That's what I'm paying you for.
What if Roya, when she was out at one of her gigs, just took the real one with her like it was just part of her equipment?
I am not sure.
What? But she is for looking at.
I wonder if best way to do it. Send fake one, make ambush, he attack. We make some way to make signal that he is here with us.
Oh, I'm sure once the fight begins, there will be a very big signal.
But signal that is seen by Mountain. Then Mountain send real one somewhere else. Big man busy fight us, not other one leaves.
It's not subtle. If we could find some way to shoot something up into the sky, it would create a signal. If we take maybe we should take the fake one somewhere obvious and high, where we'd be able to see when he attacks.
I have to be. You keep talking.
There is path along top of mountain. Old path not used anymore. Well, some wolf thing, I can't remember. We could do there. Then when he use big green attack would be seen.
Yes.
Only problem is if he see thing leave, He could jump from top. We could not. We would need to make sure he's busy with us. Me have idea.
Oh?
Maybe we could have made extra weapon to hurt him. Alchemists here much smart, and we have much fire. And I'll hold out the fire gland from the young red dragon. Maybe something could be made. Let us hurt him enough that he knows they fight us.
Even if it's just a one-off trap of some kind that he triggers, and it's enough to, even if it only temporarily hinder him or hurt him.
I'll go back over to the deZynder alchemist.
Guess I could have the last of that god's blood. Oh, yes, that's a good green.
I have question
1, 2,
when you are not busy.
3. One. Yes.
I have this, and I hold up the
Well done.
was it the flame sack, the thing from the young red dragon?
Ah, yes.
Wondering if this could be made into like a trap or weapon to hurt him, keep him busy.
No, you need the other one too.
Other one?
Common misconception among surfacers. You all think dragons have big fire in them and they breathe it out, right? No. They have alchemicals in them. In 2 things. Squirts out of 2 little ducts inside of mouth at the same time. When they meet, fire. Anything fly around with big fire and it explode when it get hit with arrow, right?
Oh. So needed second one.
Dragons are also alchemists, if you think about it like this.
And I'm guessing getting the second
Arena
flame
has
would
it
be-
now.
Arena has it.
They take rest of dragon body.
That's very useful, that. You could sell to decent alchemist. They make many things.
You are a decent alchemist.
Oh, I tries. But really, I'm most proud of my latest. Yes. This is my precious tingle serum. It is very.
There it is.
This here. Is Do you know what this does?
No.
It is capable of putting any person into an extreme state of tingulation, relaxation, and calm. Very suggestible. Very. This is power of the mind. This is the basis of many of my restoratives and purgatives, yes. It smooths the way for other such things. Yes, yes. And it's green.
Green is best color.
Yes.
Oh. Well, shame we cannot use to make weapon.
It is useful. Yes. You can use it. But weapon? No.
Okay.
What you want for weapon is something with an edge. Or a big blunt thing. Or magic.
Magic good.
You should use the lovely woman for looking at.
She
Oh, yeah.
Juju has too.
Yes, apparently so.
Yeah. Revelatory. Should not have let me know. Now I know what she is.
What
That
is-
gives me power.
What is she?
Your services probably have not heard of scalds. Like a bard.
She's a minstrel, as far as I know.
She has woven her spell over you already. In fact, I must
She not have to try hard for that
for
thing.
you a purgative to cure you of your intoxication.
No, I don't want to be cured.
It is already too late. She has fooled you into falling in love with her.
It's
Her kind especially excel at bewitching the senses and ensnaring the mind.
I would like to think that I fell in love with her based
Nope,
purely on.
nope. Spells. Has to be. Ask yourself a question. What kind of minstrel walks around with an assassin's bow and a broadsword? What kind of minstrel needs to know spells?
She loves adventure.
What kind of minstrel knows how to open any kind of lock?
She doesn't want to just write tales, she wants to be part of them.
That is what we call a bard.
I should probably not press her on this.
Oh, she is fun to press. Very, nice.
You've pressed her?
She is very quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough talking, doing.
Yes.
Go, do things, come back in a few days.
One last question.
Questions.
No, the fellow who was in control of the one who has been imbibing, for lack of a better term, your concoctions,
Yes.
he said something about the future of the Drow's people being at stake. Do you know why he would have said that?
Oh, whoever it is must know of superior deZynder alchemy. Yes. You see, I have a belief that once properly diluted, the four components of this can lead to an evolution in the Drow people, meaning permanent superiority to surface arcade. Imagine Drow capable of walking around in the daylight, thunder firing from their eyes.
Whoa.
That's the future.
Interesting.
No, terrifying. Do you know what would happen if I did this? Do you know why I have to hide it? They would use it for war.
Yes,
I
they would.
invented this serum for world peace.
Yes, they would launch themselves onto the surface.
In an unstoppable frenzy. That is not world peace. That is war. never thought that my mutations that would turn ordinary drow into unstoppable killing machines would be used for war. It is clearly a tool intended to advance our civilization's intellectual capacity and bring about a new era of world peace.
That's very noble.
But no, the short-sighted fools at Deshad can only see avarice and glean and think about the war they want to prepare for.
Do you think, and I'll lean in close, the General ordered this specifically?
No, she is too honourable for that.
Oh,
Would have
God.
been another.
Do you
Perhaps
have any suspicions?
they've never liked the Dominar's hat. It's got a look about it, you know. Like a sort of deflated muffin.
Trust that intuition.
Don't believe her. Don't trust her.
No, we must go. You have work to do.
Yes, we will
I
return
do.
today.
Yes.
What work?
This green thing.
Green!
Make.
Yes, yes, this too will be wonderful for world peace. Oh, on your way out, be careful of the scorpion golem.
Okay.
If you damage it, it will no longer be able to help me in my laboratory.
Oh.
Isn't it a marvelous piece of animaking?
Is it?
Don't worry,
Right
I'll.
there. It's right that we looked
Don't
at.
worry, I'll keep away from it.
Maintenance is capable of lifting over 600 pounds each, and gentle enough to set it down without destroying anything. And the tail filled with helpful poison.
Is it a golem made out of mini scorpions or some kind of giant?
It's a giant
scorpion golem?
stone golem in the shape of a scorpion.
Oh,
Yes.
I like.
Needed help with that one, but worth every penny.
Would like to have one too.
Yeah, perhaps if you eat all of your greens and grow up into a good boy, perhaps one day you will be able to make one of your own.
I lean in and go, he is greens.
Well, he should not eat himself. Then he could disappear into a negative void and kill Polnareff's friend. That would be bad.
And with the JoJo reference, we leave.